It's funny, Sport, that I said that the loading times on PC is absolutely amazing, but then this wasn't really too bad. And damn it, now I can't get that out of my head. Or now I can't unsee that the John Cena foam fingers appear in NXT. I can't unsee that now. Fast momentum, entrances off. Perfect. So opening contest is Mojo Rawley and Mark Andrews. In Sport is Mark Andrews, and he thinks it's going to be an easy win. Considering Mojo's had one match so far in NXT against Jackson Riker, and it was actually a pretty good match. No squash. If it was Goldberg versus Mark Andrews, that'd be another story. But yeah, it's heel Mojo. Or whatever current Mojo is. The one that split up the Hype Bros for absolutely no reason. I was surprised, really, that the Hype Bros were even a thing. Because it just like came out of thin air, and then from what it sounded like on Breaking Ground on the network, it sounded like Ryder was paired with Mojo to like calm him down a lot, because he was just like hyperactive as all hell. So they paired him with Ryder just for Ryder to like calm him down, slow him down, and try to make him more professional than a Gronkowski, a B version Gronkowski. I'm gonna check my phone, and my friend sent me a text. I'm like, boo that Mojo is dominating. Yeah. I wish Aiden English was in this game, because at some point I was playing the WWE Universe, the mobile game. I was playing that, and I had Aiden English on my roster, and I'm thinking, wow, for 2K20 I'll actually give him like a singles push, and then he's not in the game. I'm like, well, never mind. The one thing, and I meant to say this in your stream, Sport, last night, the one thing I will give 2K20 for, or the thing I will give 2K20 credit for, is, like, if both competitors are outside for a long period, and, like, if it's at, like, a count of 8, one of them will roll inside the ring, and roll back out to break the count, where I don't recall they ever did that in any other game. Did Mojo even hit his finish? I don't even know. Mojo has 3 points now? What the hell happened? He could cash in for the North American title at TakeOver. I was gonna say, was that even Mojo's finish? It was, because he pulled him away from the ropes. Damn, dude.
Here is your winner, Mojo Rawley.
So, if we want to, at TakeOver Blackpool, we could have Mojo cash in for the North American title. Nobody has 5 points to challenge Samoa Joe. Maybe Shinsuke could. Wait, because Shinsuke's at 2 points. Oh, man. TakeOver will be... 2 weeks. Saturday. For the game will be TakeOver Blackpool. And I will stream it on Saturday. On that Saturday. I won't stream it on Sunday. Because that's WWE pay-per-view times and not a TakeOver. Because, like, that was... Because that was the thing that really bugged me about pretty much, like, all the other games was... If you did AI versus AI, 98% of the time the matches would end by count out. And like that just like ticked me off. Especially like when I was doing, or when I still am doing, like when I did my Cruiserweight Classic and Mae Young Classic, like I had to restart matches because they would end in a count out, or for some reason there would be an interference. And I'm like, what? So... There you go, Dunn. Get yourself some. Oh, duh. It's the Broserweights. I hate that that tag team is a thing, honestly. I hate it. Like, I thought Riddle was cool and everything. And then their entrance at War Games? When they fought the Era, was that War Games? And they came out in the golf cart, and Riddle just spewed out, how many fish can Bobby Fish fry? Bobby Fish could fry fish. I'm like, what did he just say? Like, that was like the most stupidest thing I've ever heard. And that's subsequently why I've slightly buried Riddle in my universe to still the mid-card. I hate that so much. Like, oh, that was so stupid. I get it. It might be stoner humor, but like, oh, that just pissed me right off when he said that. I'm like, what? And then they go on to beat the Era. It's like, what the hell is this? Like, I don't understand. Is this garbage? Funny, I say the same thing about Lacey Evans whenever she appears on my screen. Lacey Evans belongs in Glow. I don't care what people say. I hate Lacey Evans. I hate her gimmick. Oh, nice. Riddle was like, yeah, whatever. Or Pete Dunne, I mean. Ooh. Barely made it. Oh, yeah, guys. So I see it ended on a count out. Oops. So nobody won that match. Yeah. Sorry, Sport. I got Moobot. I think I know what he was going for. He was going probably go like, bruh. Oh, these two men hate each other. Tony Storm, the NXT Women's Champion. Yeah, draw. That's why Matt. I know I said a count out, but that's why Matt was like it was a double count out. Yeah, doing like tournaments and stuff is kind of like for videos that can be a little annoying if there's like constant interference, or better yet, when wrestler A decides to ambush as wrestler B in their match. It's like, or in their tournament match. It's like, it's a tournament. Why would you do that? Like, literally, why? There's no reason for it. Well, yeah, hopefully you guys weren't looking at that screen for very long. I was gonna say, I kind of didn't I didn't ever really care for Carmella. I think her peak, honestly, was when she was with Enzo and Cass at NXT, but everything else has been kind of meh. Her team with Naomi wasn't bad, though, honestly. And, like, her stuff with Truth is really good, too, but it's just, like, I don't know. We're not going to talk about the whole Ellsworth thing. We're not going to talk about that. And then plus, I never found Carmella that attractive. Like, I didn't see what Big Cass saw in her. Like, I really don't. Oop. I think Tony was winding up for a headbutt. Was there somebody in the crowd literally yelling, "Do your job, ref"? What the heck? Did somebody else hear that? I know I definitely heard it. I was just like, come on, get back in the ring. I'd never heard that before. That was really funny. And super kick. No. She probably does have a super kick as her finish. Not as a signature. Because otherwise she has Dakota silence. There's the super kick. Please, Tony, kick out. God damn. I know what you're capable of, Tony. Come on. Okay. Well, Carmella's just pinned the NXT Women's Champion. Oh, I was expecting Carmella to hit her. You never know, game. There we go. Oh, now they're in a rivalry. Okay. Fantastic. Alright. Kevin and Sammy versus the Undisputed Era. I should have put Strong and Cole. Oh no, wait. No, I could have put Cole. He's on Raw though. Could have put it strong. As the manager. Oh well. Hold up, does everybody have... Oh, yeah, I did my Mania River. I'm just not going to reveal what the results are. I did it last night. I just randomly put the card together in Universe, and then I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and watch it. I'm like, I'm not going to put it together and then have to rebuild the card. For the sake, because 2K just screws up the Universe mode. And I see my stream is lagging. But, yes, I did do my WrestleMania. I won't announce results until probably Monday. I will say that there were 3 title changes. That's all I'm going to say. In a WrestleMania that was pretty much all title matches, except for 3 of them. But now I move on to Payback, because I did Backlash. And I just alternate the host shows on my pay-per-views between Raw and SmackDown. So I had Backlash already, and I'll do Payback. And I get to do my Draft Lottery show, which I cannot wait for, because it's super fun. You don't know who's going where. Okay, Bobby. Bobby just serpentined a little bit for no reason. He just turned the corner about hitting the apron. And I screwed up on my I Quit match. I swear I made it knockout and submission only. However, I didn't. I made it pin and submission and knockout. So I'm like, oh, crap. Yeah, I mean, oh my god, this is really going to end on a count out. Kevin. There you go. Yeah, I did do a little bit of shakeups during my Universe. I forget when. I think I did some after SummerSlam, and then I want to say around Survivor Series. I got notes. Hang on. Season 1 changes. Oh, so I did some changes at SummerSlam, and then after Survivor Series. That's when I did roster changes. Otherwise, after Survivor Series, I just kept my rosters the way they were, because I was pretty happy with them. I just wish SmackDown would change, or like SmackDown would yeah, it does. I just wish SmackDown had a lot more title changes, because otherwise, like, the U.S. Championship on SmackDown, it's been mostly, I didn't book or play SmackDown, I just played Raw. SmackDown loved doing the Kings of Wrestling imploding over the United States title, so like Cesaro and Cassius Ohno. And then otherwise, the New Day and the Heavy Machinery fought over the World Tag Titles throughout the whole year. And the World Heavyweight Championship was... I'm trying to remember who it was. I know Kofi had it for a very, very long time. I think it was Kofi. Yeah, so the only world champions over on SmackDown have been Seth Rollins and Kofi Kingston. Otherwise, the United States Championship was between Cesaro and Ono. Slater won it from out of nowhere. And then it went back to Cassius and Cesaro and Ono. And then Joe got mixed in. And then I threw The Miz to SmackDown because he was a part-timer. That's what I consider Miz to be. So I put him in the U.S. title picture. And he's been going at it for a good while too. And then Corbin won it. The WWE Women's title on SmackDown, though, is a mixed bag between Becky, Asuka. Oh, wait, no. Mostly between Becky and Nikki. They traded a lot back and forth. Carmella, Zelina, and Asuka won the women's title at least once. The women's tag team championships has been pretty solid. The Boston Hug Connection, the Bella Twins, Iconics, Boston Hug again, Fire and Desire, and then Alexa Bliss and Dana Brooke. Meanwhile, on NXT, you got Velveteen Dream, who I think he's like overall 91 in my main universe, and he's been North American champion for like the entire year. It's super crazy. Dream match here? Hell yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I pretty much have brand split in all of my universes, even though it's just this and my main one that I play. The only crossover is the 24/7 title, which I'm also going to introduce in my main universe as well. I was kind of going back and forth on it. Like, how am I going to manage it? Like, I can't put... Like, because I would put it between my developmental shows, which would be 205 Live, NXT, and Shimmer. But I can't put a title across 5 shows. So I'll basically just have to play within my own headcanon, basically. So... Ooh, perfect flex from Kyle O'Reilly. Damn. But otherwise, my Survivor Series was very, very interesting. Like, I had Drew McIntyre as undisputed WWE Champion face off against Seth Rollins? No, Kofi. Kofi was World Heavyweight Champion. It's a good time. Of course, I get a little brand happy when I did the Andre and China Memorial Battle Royals at WrestleMania. Needless to say, I didn't win either Battle Royal. My Mania card had 13 matches. There were supposed to be 2 more added to it, but I scrapped them. There were like 2 more matches from SmackDown that they originally booked, and it was, I think, Sammy versus Corbin. And then I forget what the other match was that I'm just like, oh, I think it was Kevin and Strowman was the other one. I just scrapped them like that with that. Oh, good lord, have fun. Even though I just simmed all the SmackDown matches and I watched my Raw matches. I think the maximum amount of matches you can have, maybe it's just for WrestleMania, is like 14 or 15 matches for Mania, or maybe even 16. I'm like, because I found that out, I'm like, how many matches can you do? And I'm like, no. And I updated WrestleMania for my season 2, so it's going to be WrestleMania 36. And then I downloaded a custom Mania 37. So I'm set for a good while. I realized it last night. For me to do a whole calendar in my main universe, it took me 7 months to do like a whole calendar. So it's like, yeah, this game's going to hold me over for 2K22. Oh yeah, because he beat Brock Lesnar. Boom. Oop. Spinning heel kick from Fish. Takes down Kevin. Okay. Spinning heel kick takes out Kevin Owens. Alrighty then. I didn't even really watch this match. I was just talking way too much. Andrade, McIntyre, Owens, Cesaro, Cruz. Ooh.
Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, Undisputed Era.
I feel like Kevin Owens is an easy go-to for a match like that at WrestleMania. It'd be like way too simple just to go with Kevin Owens. Alright, main event, Extreme Rules, North American Champion, Apollo Crews versus Shinsuke Nakamura. And then maybe we could do 24/7 title stuff. We could do another championship scramble, even though I feel like I'm beating that to death with a... Whoa. Even though I feel like I'm beating it to death, the championship scramble stipulation, but it's fun regardless. Now, if Cruz gets a win here, I'll be surprised. He hasn't won a match yet, and he's a North American champion. Who knows, Mojo could take it off him at TakeOver. Yeah, TakeOver Blackpool. Fireman's Carry. Oh, Falcon Arrow. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, do whatever makes sense in your own storyline. Because, like, in 2K19, I had a whole storyline where Kevin Owens was WCW champion, and I keep thinking I was going to put, or I kept wanting to push Tommaso Ciampa, but then Ciampa kept losing matches, or it's like, oh, it'll be like a #1 contenders match, and then Ciampa gets screwed out, basically. It's like, the whole storyline is basically just Ciampa keeps getting screwed out of world title opportunities, and then he finally did go one-on-one with Kevin Owens, and he won the title. It's like, oh, so that was a good storyline I had. Another one from my WCW was Sheamus and Shane Thorne. I don't remember what the circumstance was. That basically Shane Thorne was... Oh, he was re-debuted as the mighty Shane Thorne because he split from Nick Miller, and then Nick went back to NXT. And basically Shane was like new kid on the block in WCW, and then Sheamus just kept beating the living hell out of him. And they had a good feud for a while. And then it was like all redeemed in the end. And then we had a giant unification before 2K20 came out. Was Shane Thorne as WCW United States Champion versus... Oh man, who was my WCW champion at the time? Was it Ciampa? I don't remember. No. Or could it have been Pete Dunne? Wow, I don't remember. Who was my WCW champion? I think it might have been Pete Dunne. I don't remember. Andrew Cannon 98, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I'm glad I just caught that. Do I have it somewhere? Where I have the card for my final WCW pay-per-view in 2K19? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Damn. I would have loved it if I did. I think it might have been Ciampa. I don't remember. Or maybe it was Pete Dunne. But either way, I had the World and United States Champion unified in WCW before 2K20 came out. And I subsequently retired that universe. And this is going to be my mainline universe, the format I have now. It's going to be like my mainline universe for the rest of 2K games, basically. Or for the rest of my WWE games. Because I'm going to have Raw, SmackDown, NXT 205, and Shimmer. And once again, Paul Cruz cannot get a win. So, if Shinsuke does win next week, he can challenge Samoa Joe at TakeOver UK for the NXT Championship. Yeah, I did do some Ulta tires. I did make some for my main universe, but then like Mania came around and I'm like, this is a lot of work that I don't feel like doing very often. So I made some. I made one for Shinsuke, Aleister Black, the Bellas, Matt Riddle, and I think there was somebody else, but I can't remember who. And I did give some Pyro to some people. Like I gave Pyro to Bliss, Riddle, Orton, Natalia, surprisingly. But alright, do we want to do any 24/7 stuff before I head off for the day? And again, the current 24/7 champion is Zack Ryder. Or we could do random. We could do random in the power ranking. If we are going to do that, I need to have random up. Random. I don't feel like doing a scramble. I thought I just heard my phone vibrate. No, Lars has had one match. He's probably at the bottom. He's had one match in this universe so far. I forget who against. I don't feel like doing a scramble, so we might just leave it up to Power Rankings to decide who's going to challenge Ryder. Okay. So we will leave it up to the Power Ranking. Okay, we have 33. Let's do... Whoop. Let's do... let's do it... Let's do a triple threat. Let's do a triple threat for the 24/7 title. So obviously one's going to be Ryder. Next is going to be number 20, depending on who 20 is. Jackson Riker. And then the next one is going to be number 8. No. I mean, we could just do Ryder and Riker. We could do Ryder versus Riker, and then whoever wins that will theoretically face Sonya Deville for the 24/7 title. So we'll do that. It's not going to be a dark main event like a scramble would be. It's just going to be random chase for the 24/7 title. NXT, where are you? Oop, I don't want to be a controller. Zack Ryder versus Jackson Riker. He's 79? Why? Jeez. Why is Jackson Riker 79? Seems like he shouldn't be that high. I mean, granted, yes, he was Gunner in TNA, but why is he this high? Holy crap. So basically, the 24/7 title changes. The title holder changes gender based on a coin flip. So, like, if Zack Ryder retains, I didn't change momentum. If Zack Ryder retains the title, and then he goes to run into Sonya Deville backstage, or if she beats him up or whatever, then we do like a coin flip to see if the title changes hands, because we can't literally do intergender match. Oh, Zack Ryder, we miss you, man. I know I definitely do. I was a Ryder fan since pretty much day one, except for his ECW run, but for his time in, well, no. When Z True Long Island Story took off, that's when I became a Ryder fan. Like, no matter what, I'm just, I feel bad that he's gone. And again, my theory is that they're all just furloughed, but who knows if they're really gone. I haven't seen too much of the Forgotten Sons. I'm just like really surprised that they got called up from out of nowhere after Mania to SmackDown. Unless they're not really called up and said they're just there because they're willing to work during the pandemic. And when things maybe get back to normal, that they'll just go back to NXT, but who knows? Kind of like how Bianca Belair just poofed out of nowhere on the Raw after Mania. Yeah, now that Sami Zayn has been stripped of the Intercontinental Championship because he doesn't want to work during the pandemic. He's been stripped of the IC title, and they're going to have a tournament on Friday. The tournament's going to start on Friday for the Intercontinental Championship. Fun. Riker's got a low blow. NXT crowd's behind Ryder. And nope. Ryder's just taking it to Riker. Never mind. I take it back. And Sauce got anywhere, they can do whatever they want. This is the one thing I don't like about AI matches, is that they just constantly throw each other in the steps. If they could do that for like 20 minutes, it wouldn't make a world of difference. Oop. Roll up. Damn. Alright, so Jackson Riker is the 24/7 champion. Sorry, Ryder. Okay, so Jackson Riker is the 24/7 champion for right now.
Here is your winner and new
There you go, Messiah.
Jackson Riker.
So Jackson Riker is a 24. Great shot. Okay. Now, the real moment of truth. Can Jackson Riker retain the 24/7 championship against Sonya Deville? On a coin flip. So like I just asked Siri for a coin flip. We'll find out. Okay, so heads is Riker, tails is Deville. Siri, flip a coin.
Tails.
So Sonya Deville is the 24/7 champion. Oop. I didn't want that.